Alrighty, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Sorry, it's been a hot minute since I've last uploaded. Life's been kind of busy, and YouTube just hasn't been a priority. But I'm back. I'm here reviewing another article. I have kind of a fascination with reviewing these articles from like Rolling Stone and Forbes magazine. They're talking about like the best of metal, basically. And I heard about this one from Loudwire. I saw some other bigger metal YouTubers like Nick Nocturnal and Varvis, and I think Metal Trenches might have covered it too. I'm not sure. But I don't know any of the songs that are on this list. And this list actually came out back in February. I didn't even know that. So, the 25 best metal songs of the last 25 years. So I'm assuming this is, the best metal song of each year in the 21st century so far. Which, I'm curious to see what they're going to pick, what their pick is going to be for this year, considering we're only made it past 2 months of the year so far. But I'm curious. So, obviously on the front cover we got some Killswitch Engage, some Gojira, Spirit Box, Lorna Shore, Slipknot, Lamb of God. I can kind of guess from these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 album covers shown. I can kind of guess what these songs might be corresponding to, but you know what? I don't know for sure. So let's go through the list, and I'll tell you what I think. I like all these bands. I'm not like into. I like the more popular metal stuff. I'll be honest, but so I'm feeling I'll probably enjoy this list. And I'll probably have some gripes with it, like I usually do, or some glaring omissions. But let's hope for the best with this list. Okay, seeing Avenged Sevenfold, Nightmare. Okay, I thought this would maybe go in order from like 2000 to 2025. But Nightmare for Avenged Sevenfold. If this is the only Avenged Sevenfold song on this, I don't know if they're doing repeat artists or not. But if they're not, I mean, Nightmare is an amazing choice. I love this song. Love this album. I'm totally cool with it. Let's keep going. Give Me Chocolate by Baby Metal. Okay. I'm not as familiar with Baby Metal. I do know this song, and it's kind of funny. But as the best metal song of 2015. I'm not really sure. Then again, I don't know if they're doing multiple songs from the same year or not. If they're doing from each year, well, I guess we'll have to see. Okay, Black Dahlia. Ooh, what a horrible night to have a curse by the Black Dahlia Murder. That's a good pick. I figure I'd say either this or Everything Went Black for a Black Dahlia Murder choice, especially from this record too. This is one of their better ones. Rest in peace, Trevor, of course. Ooh, Bullet from a Valentine. Tears Don't Fall by Bullet from a Valentine for 2006. Okay, this song goes hard. I thought this album came out in 2005, but unless they're counting maybe the reissue of it that has Hand of Blood instead of Spit You Out. But yeah, so far I have no complaints. Other than I would have just picked a different song other than Baby Metal for 2015. So yeah, so far this is really, really good so far. I love me some Bullet for My Valentine. Ooh, Bring Me the Horizon. Okay. Shadow Moses. Okay. I don't know if it's my favorite song of Sempiternal, but it's definitely high up there. It's an amazing song. I love it. So, yeah. Let's keep moving to Children of Bodom. Okay, Needle 24/7. Alrighty. For 2003. I'm cool with that. I like me some Children of Bodom every once in a while. Of course, rest in peace, Alexei. Dragon Force Through the Fire and Flames. Yeah, we all saw this one coming. Oh well, it's a good pick. I'm not a massive Dragon Force fan, I'll be totally honest. But the song is great, so I have no complaints with it being here. I think it's fine. Okay, Gojira. Flying Whales. Okay, that was the one I kind of figured it would be. It's fair. It's an amazing song. It's off an amazing record. I don't know if it's my favorite off of From Mars to Sirius. Actually, who am I kidding? It might be. I don't know. Heaviest Metal of the Universe is a really high contender, though. Alright, we got some Maiden. The Wicker Man. Okay. I mean, if we're going with the song from Brave New World, I probably would have chosen The Wicker Man. But, I probably would have gone with a different Maiden song from a different year, maybe. Like, maybe 2015 could have been something off of the Book of Souls, maybe. But, we shall see. I kind of already saw the beginning of this album cover. Yep, so it's Ginger. I'm assuming it's Pisces. Yeah, I kind of figured. Pisces is like the one song that like everybody freaks out over with Ginger, and while it is a great song, I do love it. Ginger has way more really, really great songs too. So it's just kind of like obviously I get why Pisces is so loved, and obviously everybody like loved watching the live performance of it and stuff like that on YouTube. But I don't know. I just feel like Ginger has better stuff than this. Or not necessarily better, just stuff that's as good as this that doesn't get a whole lot of attention. Alrighty, Killswitch Engage. I'm assuming The End of Heartache. Yep. The title track off this album. Great song. Again, no complaints. Kind of going for the most popular picks of each year, but I don't really have a problem with that. Okay. Wait. A Knocked Loose song from A Different Shade of Blue. I have a feeling this might be Mistakes Like Fractures. Okay, so it's kind of okay. You just put the wrong album cover. That's awesome. You kind of got my hopes up there, because this album has some really good songs on it, like Belleville, Trapped in the Grasp of Memory, Mistakes Like Fractures, Serpent's Touch. I think that's the one featuring the vocalist from Dying Wish. Of course, Forget Your Name featuring Keith Buckley is great. Yeah, the song's really good. I wish that they picked a song actually from this album if they were going to go with a Knocked Loose song. But I mean, Counting Worms is fun. I don't have a problem with it. Already, I can see Korn. I'm assuming it's going to be here to stay from this record if we're doing Untouchables. Yep, saw that one coming, but that's okay. It is probably the best song off of this album, and it's one of my favorite Korn songs in general. So I'm cool with this. So far, I'm feeling pretty whelmed by this list. I mean, there's usually at least some choices where I'm like, why did they go with that? Or like, oh, this should have been here instead. But no, like with some of the guitarist lists and metal albums and stuff like that, metal bands lists that I see, there's a lot of I think it was Rolling Stone that put out that 100 greatest metal songs of all time, and there were a lot of bands that didn't have any songs on it at all that I wish they would have put on there, but instead they put like 6 different Black Sabbath and Metallica songs. Okay, so Lamb of God. Yep, Laid to Rest. Figured that. By the way, I went to the Ashes of Leviathan tour with Mastodon. Heard this album in its entirety live. It's my favorite Lamb of God album now. It wasn't for the longest time, but it is now. It 100% is now. Lorna Shore, This Is to the Hellfire. Yep, I saw that one coming from a mile away, because I don't think anybody even remembers that there are 2 other songs on this EP. I'm going to be honest. And they're both really good, too. Of the Abyss and And I Return to Nothingness. Those 2 songs are great. But everybody freaks out over To the Hellfire, which is fair, because To the Hellfire is probably Lorna Shore's best song. Possibly. I don't know. Maybe Sun Eater is better, or Into the Earth. I'm not really sure. I'm not a massive Lorna Shore fan, so like, at least overall, so I'm not like, I don't like freak out over Lorna Shore like some people do, but they are good. I think this is a fine choice for 2021. Even though I probably would have chosen like either In the Court of the Dragon by Trivium, or I'm trying to think of what all stuff came out in 2021. Like a song from Fortitude or something. Although we already had a Gojira song, so we can't really do that without repeating artists. But whatever. Okay, we got a Mastodon. Blood and Thunder. Yep, that makes sense. Again, went to the Ashes of Leviathan tour. Heard this entire album live. Love it. It's probably my favorite Mastodon record now. Before I'd say it's Crack the Sky, but now it's probably this one. But, yeah, we shall see. Meshuggah. How much you want to guess this is Bleed? Yep, saw that one coming from 16 miles away. Because for some reason, people like to act like Bleed is the only song off of Obzen. They are wrong. Combustion, Dances to a Discordant System, the title track, Electric Red, Pravis, Pineal Gland Optics, all good songs. Sounds really great. It's Meshuggah's most popular record for a reason. But, yeah. It is what it is. Nightwish. The record's called Once. I don't listen to Nightwish at all, so I have no idea about this one. Nemo. Okay. Yeah, I have nothing to add. I don't listen to Nightwish. Symphonic metal's not really my thing. I appreciate it. I like it. I like bands that have some symphonic elements to them. But stuff like bands like Nightwish and Within Temptation that do stuff like that, I'm just not as I just don't listen to it. And I probably should, but I don't. So I'm gonna continue on. Executioner's Taxes. Yeah. Song is really good. I have nothing much else to say about Power Trip. I haven't really listened to them. I probably should. Because the song is really good. But I'm curious to see if they're going to release some new material with their current vocalist that's touring with them right now. I mean, I feel like they would have to at some point, but who knows? We shall see. This is a Tan album cover. We already got From Mars to Sirius, so is this going to be Sleep Token? Yep, it's going to be Sleep Token. I already saw something about this. It's the Summoning. Yep. I feel kind of conflicted on this one, because while I do agree that The Summoning is probably the best choice for 2023, I think Take Me Back to Eden is a better song. But I listen to The Summoning way more, because it's just a fun song to jam to. Take Me Back to Eden is like an experience. And I'm sure some of you that are probably watching this are probably furious that I'm spending this much time talking about Sleep Token. I don't care. I think this band's amazing. I saw them live. They put on a really good live show. They have a really fun combination of metal and pop and R&B and alternative rock and all that fun stuff. And just because it's not purely metal doesn't mean that it can't be good music. I don't know. They're supposed to be releasing an album this year. I'm really excited for it. Okay, so there's two possible choices. We could go for Slipknot. And the one is a little less obvious. So it's either Duality or Before I Forget. It's Duality. Yep, okay. I'm fine with it, but like, I don't know. I think just because I've listened to Slipknot so long, I've been listening to them since like 2016 was when I got into them, when I started getting into metal really in general. So it's like, I've heard Duality so many times that I never go out of my way to listen to it. If it comes on shuffle, or if I'm listening to a Slipknot playlist or something like that, chances of me skipping it are low. But like, I've heard it so many times, I don't feel the need to really listen to it again. And the same goes with Before I Forget. It's like, they're amazing songs. I can acknowledge that. But it's just like, I just don't have a drive to listen to them again. There are songs from this album I am way quicker to put on than this one or Before I Forget. And I'll just name some of them right now. The Blister Exists, Pulse of the Maggots, The Nameless, Opium of the People, Welcome is a good one. Circle is a good one too. Vermilion Part 2. Danger Keep Away. There's actually some bonus tracks on this album that I really like. Don't Get Close and Scream are both good songs. Yeah. Again, it's good. I have no problem with it. But like, and also for this being though, probably the only Slipknot pick here, I don't know. Spirit Box. I feel like this could go any direction with Spirit Box. My guess is either Holy Roller or Circle with Me. Okay, Holy Roller. Yep, okay. Holy Roller is a good song. Is it the best song on Eternal Blue? I am not really sure. To be honest, I don't know for certain. But it is a great one. And it's a heavy one. And it's fun. And it's cool. And that's about really all I have to say about this. Is it bad that I can, just from like this little section of the album cover here, I can already tell what it is? If it's, this is Toxicity by System of a Down, by the way. If it is literally any other song than Chop Suey, I'll be happy with this list. God damn it. Again, Chop Suey. One of those songs that is a great song. I love it. I think it's awesome. But again, I have heard it so many fucking times that I'm tired of it. I'm pretty much tired of it. I have it in my like songs. I have it downloaded. I like the song. I own Toxicity on vinyl, but those are the only times I'm going to listen to the song is if it's on shuffle and I don't feel like skipping it, or if I'm listening to my Toxicity vinyl record, or if it like comes on like Liquid Metal or something like that, or if I hear it out somewhere. But it's just like System of a Down has so much good material that I'm much more drawn to, especially on this album. And again, do I need to name some? Deer Dance, Needles, X, Jet Pilot, Hewa, Hewa. I'm not sure how you're supposed to actually say that song title. Psycho, obviously the other two big singles from this record, Aerials and Toxicity, I prefer way more than this one. But yeah. Anyways, moving on. Let's see. Again, is it bad that I can tell? You probably can barely even see that on the video, but I already know it's Tool Lateralis. And it's probably going to be Schism. Yep. They chose 2 songs from 2001. So they weren't going off of specific years. That's interesting. I didn't even really think about that. Ooh, next one is Trivium Ascendancy. Ooh, my favorite band of all time. How much do you want to guess to pull harder on the strings of your mortar? Yep, so predictable. Again, I'm fine that this is a predictable list, but I wish there were at least a few surprises thrown in there. Because it's basically just like, oh, I could see the record cover. Oh, I'd name the most popular song on the record, and you get it right every single time. But Pull Harder's a fantastic song. I'm going to be hearing this album live, along with The Poison by Bullet for My Valentine, in about a month and a half. So I'm really excited about that. And that's the list. Yeah, I think that is the list. Best metal album of each year since 1970. Might have to do this one another time. If y'all like this one, if y'all enjoyed this video, I'll do this one next. But yeah, this is a solid list. If this was like, I think if you took all of the songs in this list, made it a playlist, and then I should have realized that they weren't doing specific years, because fucking Lamb of God and Ashes of the Wicked and Leviathan came out on the same day in 2004. I should have recognized that. I wasn't really thinking about that. But anyways, if this was like someone's introduction into this is what modern metal sounds like, I'm fine with this list. I really am. I think this is great. There's some newer stuff in here. There's some older stuff. There's some stuff by classic bands. There's some stuff like kind of in the middle. There's some decent representation of like more extreme forms of metal, like Children of Bodom here. I mean, they're not like the hardest band ever, but like, like Black Dahlia Murder as well. Like, yeah, this is a solid like introduction into like this is what heavy metal in the 21st century sounds like. I'm surprised there's no Ghost songs here, actually. I'm surprised there's no Ghost, there's no Metallica, Nothing off of Slayer's more recent records of Megadeth. So there weren't a ton of like legacy bands from like I think the only one was Iron Maiden. And that's surprising. But yeah, these are like mostly modern bands, and that's really sick. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these bands are 20, 30 plus years old, but Power Trip's pretty new. Sleep Token's pretty new. Spearpox is really new. So there's some more modern stuff in here, and it pretty much ran the gamut of the different metal genres. You got good bits of metalcore, you got some prog metal, you got some symphonic metal, new metal, whatever the fuck Sleep Token is. Got some more modern thrash with Power Trip. Got obviously prog metal, deathcore. Yeah, more modern metallic hardcore with Knocked Loose. Yeah, I'm cool with this. Yeah, this is a solid list. Again, I'm trying to think of it as like this. If you were showing somebody this is what heavy metal sounds like in the 21st century, I think this is almost a perfect representation. I would have maybe added a handful more songs. I probably would have thrown in like Ghost or I'm trying to think of another band like Bad Omens or something like that would probably also work. But yeah, this was a solid list. Loudwire staff, I will give you guys props for that. I enjoyed going through this list, even if I could predict almost every single pick. Again, if y'all had fun with reading this article along with me, I'll maybe do that best metal album since 1971. Actually, I might just do that one next. Screw it. I don't know. We'll see what I feel like doing. Alrighty, I will let you all go. You have a good rest of your day or evening whenever you're watching this, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.